Down video, Easter eggs, and all the differences between this and the theatrical cut. It's basically a completely different movie. The story plays out in a very different way, so we'll break it all down. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. I will be doing more Snyder Cut videos in the next couple of days. There's also another alternate version of the Justice League Snyder Cut that Zack Snyder is releasing in the next couple of weeks called the Justice is Gray edition. It's basically going to be a black and white version of the Snyder Cut, but it will have some slightly different Joker scenes. So technically it is like a fully alternate cut. So there are two alternate cuts of the Justice League Snyder Cut. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but I will do a video for it when they do release it. But careful for spoilers for the Snyder Cut if you have not watched the movie yet. I'm assuming most of you have by now. Most of the basic storyline plays out similar to the theatrical cut storyline, but there are many new story elements, subplots, teasers for sequel stories for the characters like Justice League 2, Justice League 3, as well as future solo movies and teasers for the characters that they would have originally done. For instance, there's like a whole new Cyborg movie worth of footage that was added back in and completely changes his character in the film. He's like the heart of the film now. The epilogue itself is almost like its own Justice League 2 sequel short film just attached to the end of the first movie. It's like a full 30 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on the major differences, like the biggest changes throughout the movie, because otherwise this would be like a 6-hour video. But just starting with the prologue. So they do have a proper prologue at the beginning of the movie because the movie is divided into different chapters. There are technically 6 chapters total, but that's also considering the epilogue, so really it's more like 5 chapters in the epilogue. But the prologue opens with a combination of Batman v Superman footage of Superman's death that they've added extra context to. Now you see that Superman's screams create shockwaves that resonate across the entire Earth that can be heard by all the major side characters, even the Amazons back on Themyscira, even the Atlanteans underneath the water. We learned that the 3 mother boxes that Darkseid lost to the forces of Earth in the flashback have been lying dormant this whole time, just waiting to contact Darkseid and the forces of Apocalypse because they were afraid of Superman and potential Kryptonians. That's how powerful he's supposed to be relative to Darkseid and the other New Gods characters like Steppenwolf. So Superman's death cries let the mother boxes know that it's safe to reactivate themselves, and they send out basically what amounts to a homing beacon, sort of alerting the forces of Apocalypse to where they are in the universe. Because as we learn later in the film, apparently when Darkseid came to Earth, found the anti-life equation hidden on the planet, then promptly got his ass beat by the old gods with the help of the Amazons, the humans, the Atlanteans, the Green Lantern Corps. He left and for some reason lost all records of where Earth was located, which I think is more of a story twist to explain why Darkseid is only just